Welcome back to TIMBERBORN. My name is Nilaus, and one of the things that I really enjoy the most about the content creation is when there is a game that I love playing and you love watching it. So thank you very much for all the lovely support on this series. I'm having so much fun with it, and judging by the numbers on YouTube, you are also enjoying it. So let's continue to build this beaver town. So let's start with a project for today. Well, the first thing was there was an embarrassing comment in the comment section, which was like, why do you have these levels across? And I was like, yeah, that's because oh crap, that's so embarrassing. So it was so embarrassing that I decided to tear it all down and rebuild it so that no one would notice the embarrassing excessive build that I had done before. The problem is it takes a while to build this, and it basically takes a long time to actually clear out all the junk that I was there. So yeah, we might actually not have this rebuilt by the time we get to the next drought. But fear not, that is going to be fine, I think. It's good to have something to work on, because now I'm going to build something. So, today, we are going to make tubes. We're going to make a tube network, and it's going to be awesome, because it's going to be subterranean tube network for a lot of parts. Unfortunately, we can't do it. Oh, I learned a new shortcut that was super nice. If I hold an item and press shift middle mouse, then you zoom to this level immediately. And then we can continue to go on. So you can see, as much as I'd want to sort of go down, I can't get any further down than this. This is the bottom level of the map, so I can't deepen this here. So that means we're going to be having, yeah, some issues or some challenges with building a subterranean network. But it's going to not be subterranean here. So first thing first, this is a junk city. So we're going to build a new city right here. It's going to be built on top of the water, because that's going to look nice. I'm going to kill you, by the way. We can just build another one over here. That shouldn't be too much of a hassle. There. Because I'm going to need this area here. So we need 9 by 9. That is 8, and that's 9 by 9. So this is going to be the space that our build takes up. This one I don't need. This one I don't need. This one I probably don't need. So you can see we're killing a lot of stuff here. On the other side, I will also go here and then get this one down into the dirt so they can work. Good. So how is this city thing here going to look like? I really want to get rid of this part here so it doesn't sort of clutter up. I don't want this to be built, by the way. I want them to continue to work on this part first. So this is why I'm doing this. So I want this to be a big build. So we're going to be using these. I like these for this build. Each of these take 16, or can store 16 beavers. So this I'm building here. This is going to be our template. This can store beavers, and 192 beavers. Really nice. So the idea of this is that this build here will be sort of like a Kowloon city, very, very dense, and have all the amenities needed inside of the city. What I mean by that is all of these statues here are now going to be moved inside. So we're going to see, if we take one of these that have 3 tile radius, like this one, it can actually hit all the doors of the housing. That means all of these get affected. Good. So that's great news. Then we are going to get a here. There. And I don't need that. I don't think I need that. We're going to get 1 up and 2 up. Here. And we go. This goes to the next level. And the next level will then be pretty much just... no, I don't want it outside. I want it here. And that's the drought. So 21 days of drought. Oh, we don't have quite enough of water here. What is the situation over on this one? We have tons of water. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be aggressively using this instead. That means I'm going to do that one. This means that now this valve here is topping up. So when it drops below 75 centimeters, it will let more water flow out, which is coming in here. It's just because I toggled the water to be invisible. Here. So it comes in here and tops it up. That means these 3 will continue to work, which is nice. Okay. That being said, let's go to this, continue with this building. Now, there is another of these locations here that can also reach 3 tiles, and that's the clock. So that's going to be here. Then I am going to there, because that gets up to the top level. So we need to there. That gets the paving done on the ground level. Ooh, that's not correct. Huh. Yeah, that has to be redone. Oops. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to be. These have to be empty, so it only goes in here and inside this. The reason why these two are empty is because we have some things that only have one tile reach, and that is the shrub, and it's the lantern. So they go out here, the lantern, and the shrub. So they go here because they have to go out either here or here. So if we make shrubs and lanterns on this side, it will go past any of them on either going into the beds or going out of the beds. This gives us the space we need. Then I can then plaster this entire thing here. And that will... this one was a little bit early because I need to put the watch below here. Or the clock. And that gets up to the highest level. So first we are going to do the walk path there. Then we're going to go up to this top level. And the top level isn't really going to do much. It's just going to be here. But then there are some things here that have 2 range. That is the beaver bust and the brazier. That one, and that one. That will cover now all the entrances, so it will cover everything. Then we need to get some roofs here, there, here, and here. And then finally, once this is all built, we are going to build rooftop terrace right here. We can also go out and build some banner, which is going to look nice. There, here. This doesn't give us anything, but it's just nice to have a customary Nilaus banner on my building because, that looks nice, right? Okay, so this is now sort of ready to get built, and it'll take a little bit of time for it to actually get built. We will also need to move over here. Move these two. Wow. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna go there, because they have to affect the whole building. And I'd also like the next one, which I'll be placing basically just here. And that will be this monument, Tribute of Ingenuity. There. Yes, it's expensive. Oof, that was very expensive. And then it'll be built there. This one will have to be pretty fast. Kill the top one because I need to get the power here, and then continue. And this one has to be top priority, and this one just has to be low priority because that's just gonna be like whenever. Cool. Now we have certainly a build to be done, and that's gonna take quite a while, so it'll probably take the rest of the drought period. We have a number of other small projects we can attend to while the rest of it is going along. One of them is that I actually want 6 miners over here, so we're going to just try to get this a little bit better. It'll still need to be... this won't actually be possible to explode this. Whatever. We'll find a way to explode this. There we go. And this one will be... Is that 2 tiles? Or is it 3 tiles? It's 3 tiles. So that has to be knocked 3 tiles down. So getting one more in here and then sort of have a path that they can walk past this would also be nice. We are actually in a drought of logs because each of these takes 70 logs, which is a lot. Plus, I also had to build all of this first. So we don't have a lot of logs. So what I actually want to do is I want to start tearing down some things that isn't really useful anymore. And isn't it ironic that this is not useful? Why is this not useful? Well, it's not useful because... this is not how we're going to do this anymore. So I don't need all of this. And there we go. What I do need though is down here. I need some kind of way to block this off. And I think I'll just do it this way. We'll make this bigger later on. This I can also see is not really working. because I can't get to the second one, so I'll have to do this. Let's get these two done. And then also just clear up all of this trash here, because that would be nice to get that freed up. And I think I need, oh, right, actually, I don't need this one. There, I can just let them go up here, build, and all of this, I'm not sure these can be picked up. They're too far away. Some of these are a little bit too far away. That's just too bad. But this will be a lot of logs. Well, a significant amount of logs that we can reclaim here. So as the drought is actually closing in here, we now have finally built all of this. And I actually think I want to enable this for residents. Even though it might not be quite as good as the original, that means that when we have this, I can now kill the original. All of this can now be disappeared. And by doing that, I free up a lot of resources there. And you're also, yes, you're also that, and that one, and that one. Good. So that reclaims a lot of resources. I want to delete this as well. I want to delete this. There, so that's a lot of junk on the ground here that we want to pick up. And we now have reclaimed this area. There's a lot of things that I want to do with this area. But first and foremost, we need to make this complete. This is done, this is not done. Once these are done, then I will build the patterns here. What are they called? The last thing. The overhead. The rooftop terrace, that's what I meant. This one. And the residence is pretty much completed now. There we go. There we go. So now it's completed. It got all the amenities. They will live happily in here. So the next thing I want to do is getting started on what I said was the tubeway stations. So what I'm going to do is I want a tubeway station close to the entrance and exits of these houses. So I want it to build like this. Then I want this to go out somewhere. So what I actually need is I need to get it behind, which is just going to be fun. I'm going to do it with this. There. And that reaches across. Then this will also dictate exactly the height that we want to do this at. And yes. So we will now get this one. 1, 2, 3. And over on this side, it'll just be 1, 2. How is it 1, 2, 3 on the other side? That makes no sense. Oh, right, because I'm actually taking it. That lowest one doesn't need to be there. There. It actually needs to be this. And then place 1, 2. And get the normal tubeways. They are here. And we already got a bad side coming. Whew. Well, the good news about the bad side is that the bad side will make this keep running, so that's good. I have a lot of water, so that's good. This one, I've set it to sort of, this needs to fill up a lot, and I have stopped this one from topping up so aggressively. So, yeah. But water should be fine, even if it's a long bad side. And yeah, I think this is okay. So this will be sort of the start of all of this. Then we need to figure out where we go from here. Because I really need to think about where I want stations. So I want a station up here, for sure. Like this. And I also want a station up here, somewhere. I think I want that station, because it's also a place that is very often, so I can sort of get it up through that tile. Then I also want a station over here. But I think I need to be a little careful. I want it here. So I want this to be the entrance. This means I need to knock some of this out here. I can see that's not even connected, this part. I will need to. There, I guess. Let me just see this one. Yeah, that's gotta be the same. Good. Once these ones are done, then I can put that station here. And I now also have a way to put the station here. So we need to start working on figuring out how this is going to pan out. So what I want is I want actually to have my station at exactly this height, always. Which means it goes in here. And then it... Oh, it can go over these two. But that's okay, because that's kind of irrelevant. I could actually... Well, I mean, this bell is not really needed anymore, is it? Because we have that moved somewhere else. So, what if I took this out and tried to sort of make it a 1 and then a... Ah, that's so close. That is so close. It's also completely useless, right? I mean, probably don't need this anymore very much. So, I'm just gonna be plowing through this. Now the next part is going to be a little bit worse because I want to stay at this level all the time, which means that I'm actually going to have to kill this part. And then this part. That's not great because that's right next to, then let's not do this. There. Yeah. But I also want to continue. Okay, so what we have now is a problem. I have to cut this out here, which might mean that this corner doesn't get quite as much water because I'm going to need this here and go away. Oh, right. And another location that's also super important is actually out here. This is really, really important. There. And the reason why this is so important is because this is ridiculously expensive to build. Let's see, that is 4,000. Oof. Let's do that, but not actually start building it. But look at how expensive it is. I don't want to carry them out here without having just a quick line to get out there. So that's a really important place to build a station. And it's also one of the most ambitious places to build the station. And let's see, are you filled? Yeah, you are, unfortunately. I really don't want to have this here. Let's see. I can make it probably like this. Yeah, we'll do that. Here comes the bad tide. But we should be fine. Should be fine. I'm going to continue to work on this one to sort of hack it away to see if we can get it in a reasonable way. So this will be a little bit of a nightmare to get this done. I'm going to have to explode this, and I'm going to explode it here. Then I'm going to go bring it over on this line, and then it'll be here. Means I'm also going to be exploding this part. Because this is how we go over to that one. Long process, but it has to be done. If I blow this up, then this water disappears. That's less than ideal, but I think it's better to just explode this one. There we go. So that gets this a little bit out. It's not a big disaster. It's just a little unfortunate. This might have an impact on... I wonder if these can actually be reached. Oh, it can't reach the last one. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. And I mean horrifying that is. Oh, really. I wonder if they can reach it with a staircase here. If that works, or it has to be something else. So now we are actually able to get the connection here. That's good. And I'll also get the connection moving forward like that. And the problem we can see here is that this corner is no longer getting the water we need. So I think it also can't really get in here. It can do this to get in here, but that'll be fine. But if this is going to be unable to get water to this, then we might as well take this out. Can I even get this one? No, probably not. The reason why this is not working is because I'm out of gears. The reason why I'm out of gears is because this one started consuming all the gears. So we're a little bit short on gears right now, and it's a temporary thing. Also, this required some gears as well, I think, doesn't it? Maybe. We are pretty strained for the gears for making these. So these tubeway stations. So let's work on something else. I want to do the advanced breeding pods because it's time for us to do that. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then I actually want a population monitor as well. That's a population monitor. There we go. I'll put that right next to them here. There. Then I want to set this to say global mode total population when it is less than 120. Then it is turned on. And then I'll just call it population counter because it's actually that's what it does. Prioritize by haulers, and then that will be here. So that means now I want to cap it at 120 beavers. And that would mean once these are made, which is treated planks and metal blocks, so that should be coming in soon, then I can kill all of the other ones. This one, well, I'm not going to kill them, but I'm going to just pause them for now. There we go. And as this one comes in, then that should be getting working. And you can see here, they are building the areas that we can. We can also just continue out here. Build this across. Blow this one up. Build it across. And then I'm actually not going to get any further than this, because it is actually advantageous to be building this, to be going in here and building the tunnels, because we're going to be tunneling through this. I need to tunnel, tunneling from here, from a tubeway is really difficult because you have to put in one at a time manually. So you put it in a second tunnel, then they can explode the next, or a second tubeway, then they can explode the next tunnel, and so on and so forth. And that's just really slow. So we don't want to do that. So this one's getting working. We have not worked on this one at all. We have not worked on this one here at all. So let's start working on these. I will definitely need to get some explosives down here so that we get further down. And then from here, we are going to start using this, and that will go like that. Connected. Great. And it'll be easier to do this because we're using the walkers instead of the tunneling. So, get back up here. Then we also need to get the tube from here, that way, which means this has to sort of do something a little bit different. So I do need to kill these two trees to get them sort of curved around to get up here. We're going to continue with this explosive overlay here, and I'm going to take this level and then simply make tunnels here. How's that tunnel working? That's working really well. The only thing it's missing is, or the only reason why it's not progressing is because of this. So now we go over here, and then we can take this part here and here, and then we can slowly go up to this location, and this one will also go up, and then it'll be merging in here and here. This means that then they can actually start working from the side. And I want to build, I'm just going to take this out because I want to make sure that I can make these there. This one I need to do. Okay, so let's just prioritize this a little bit there, and this one. Great. So we can get these tunnels done. And once the tunnels are done, well, things are going to be a lot better, I hope. Now we can build the tunnels, or the tubeways, because the tunnels are built. So with those done, oh, yeah, there's someone getting stuck here. That always happens. They always kind of get stuck here. But if I just have to prioritize a little bit, then this is the fastest way we get you out. There. Okay, so that sucks, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be rescued by someone eventually. Ooh, we're getting a lot of new high scores. I am pretty sure that's because we got the tribute of ingenuity suddenly got done. I am just tinkering away with this out here. I have to build like some pillars here because it actually was, let's see here. So I'm building it through here, And now we're also getting, potentially getting this one. Oh, and the drought ended. That's nice. We'll just do that one. Didn't I build this? Oh, there. Yes, so it goes all the way up here. So that will also get built. Once we have that, that's gonna be great. What about over here? This is somehow not really getting us. You're still stranded. Or, oh, they are stranded here. That's not great. Okay, then we'll just do this. So they can go out. Get out of there. Okay. And the tube network actually seems to be complete now. Oh, right. That one is somehow not working. So when this one gets done, then we have the whole, well, almost the whole sort of nearby tube network. That one, that one, that one, and that one. And these two connected. Then, well, well-being just keeps increasing. Then we need to get the long one out here because we are kind of running out of metal. But we are also in a non-drought period. So what I actually want to do is I want to do something to this area. I want this to be like a big reservoir. And I might just bite the bullet and kill these trees. I don't care if I'm what they're at. The reason why is because I want to have a... I think I'll also take these two out. Here. And then I will build explosives. I'll just be making level 1 explosives now here. And I guess this, all of this is now going to be exploded. Yes. And this part, which means I am also going to knock out this part. No, not really. I think so. Like, I want this. Yeah, otherwise it'll be falling out. Okay, so my point here is that I want to just get it one level down. Once it's one level down, then I can get it further down. I want to also get out here a aqueduct like that, so we can get all of this area also irrigated. And that will require me to get this exploded down to a reasonable level. That's, oh my god, it's already there. Already another one. Whew, that is crazy. And there. And get these on the side. Not that one. Because I just want this to be the same level. Good. So once this is all done, then that's going to be fine. Keep this one out. Oh, yeah. Forgot this one should have been done as well. Yeah, that one can be taken out. Also this. There. So this will give us a slightly bigger reservoir. Unfortunately, it won't really make much of a difference before we get there. This one should also be going all the way up to 290. Because I want as much water retained in here. And I really want to get this one a little bit bigger before the drought hits. Looks like we have built this all the way, finally. So it's time for us to take out the... There. That should only take out what I need here. And then we can build all of this. Ta-da! And that once that's built, we have now a strong connection. A fast, strong connection to this one here. Which would be really nice. It says like 146 tiles away. That's really far away. Alright, we're just going to look at it. This is 14 days. That's not so bad. We have 4.4 water here. We have this one is up to 3 meters. It's all good. And the bad side means that it keeps flowing. And we means that power is not going to be a problem. So this should be easily survivable. Food is also just fine. So no worries there. So I added one more station and a little bit of overhaul of the storage area. It's not pretty. It would be nice if I could overhaul it completely. But I really felt that there's a lot of beavers who have to go here. So it would be nice to have a station right smack in the middle of this. So that's nice. So what we have now is we have our central location with our beaver storage, also called housing. We have our for our woodworking area. We have up here for our water collection. We have up here for the oak hill, which just for oak trees. And we have over here for our bad water production location. And then we have all the way over to this one. Let's see if it has been... Oh, it's not quite done yet. If we look at it, still needs quite a bit of throughput here. But it will get there eventually, and it will get there before the bad water cycle is over. Oh no, they are not smart, these little ones. Because they have a tendency to get stranded in here. So I need to speed this up so they can be saved before they die. Oops, that's a little unfortunate, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I really want to build it from this side. We also have this one. Since it's nighttime, it's pretty good time to explode things. Let's detonate everything at once. Here, and then take that from the middle, and take that also. Let's go. Nice. And then that, of course, will cause all sorts of issues here, like this one. And this one will no longer be connected either. So here, how's that not possible to delete? There. And we just built some there and there. And get this one dragged across so that as soon as we have these, there, and it'll now be connected. Luckily we have other connections, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But there we go, we now have a much bigger area. Now obviously, it's not gonna get out there without a little bit of help. So what I need to do is I need to make it too wide. That's what we found out is the best thing here. So we need to kill this, which I don't like. And then I'm going to basically fill up this area with explosives, like so. There are just some beavers who have no desire to live. Like, look at this guy. Like, how are we going to save you? Like, seriously, you're in the middle of this, and you're... That's just not happening. And it's so below. It got shunted down there, and it got sort of shunted down. So now he's down there. Ah, man, you are homeless and unemployed, and yeah. Sorry, you called this on yourself. That's I can't help you. That is so stupid. That's such a bad place to go. Well, so we're starting Operation Rescue the Stupid Beaver, and by building a giant staircase just to get you out. Let's see if we can get it done before they starve to death, but it's worth a shot. We can't leave no beavers behind. I knew you were already typing angry comments in that I was about to abandon hope. But no, we're gonna be going on this silly mission here, just to see if we can save him. Oh no! Died. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. Okay, well, no, we did our best, but that was not good enough. Well, that was evolution taking place. Now that we have this being built, this location, then the distance, it was 146, but now it's only counting as 66 distance, which is much nicer. And we can now frantically start working on this. I also think that since the efficient scrap requires both extract and something else, then I think we want to build that over here. Can't remember what the efficient one requires, but let's see. Aside from this, I think we're pretty much done with what we want. Let's see, we do have explosives, so these ones just haven't really bothered to build them. Not that they couldn't do it, but they just haven't done so yet. We're going to be getting this over here with both coffee bushes and the oak trees. So that should be, yeah, this area here, Oak Hill. let's clear this canal. I have deliberately not knocked this one down, because if I did, then this meager water would flow in here, which I don't want. And I will just wait until that is getting ready, or we're done with this in 2 days. So when that happens, then we have plenty of water. We're going to be digging this deeper, so we get a nice big reservoir here. I also think that this reservoir here will serve as an emergency backup water reservoir if we can't keep up. Just nice to have some backup here. And the water's fine, food is fine, power's fine, everything is fine. The bad side ended. 1.6 water is great part to have here. We were actually... The drought ended, so we're actually sort of low. No, we're not low on. There was bad side. Oh, we're just using a lot of bad side apparently. Okay, now I want to blow this up, and I want to blow this up. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you, autosave. And it sort of dries out, and then it fills up again, and yeah, it'll figure itself out here. Let's curl that one a little bit. There, and yeah, I don't know if I need to go down here, but now I do. Oh, now I can. I do actually, because this did not get properly destroyed or probably exploded. And can I even get that? Yes, I can. That'll get that very urgently up here, because now I need this to flow all the way up, like filling this reservoir. Nice. And that will get us all of this area here. Getting us started on this. There we go. That now it got lush and green, and so when morning hits, we will actually start this one. We'll start working on planting wood here, oak here, but also planting the coffee here, which will be some of the stuff we want to do in the next episode. We want to take a look at this. This is working. We now need extract and planks up here, which means we need to build those as requesters up here. I could do that one, and I could do this one. There, that would be treated planks. Nope, that's not in this one. Yeah, I don't want a big industrial. I'll do a small one. Maybe I don't want this one either. Oops. Yeah, that's also too big. We just want small deposits for the stuff up here. There. So they keep coming in. So this will be extract. There. And it's an obtain. This one is treated planks, haulers, and obtain. That should help keep this in stock a little bit longer. Or it keep sort of less... The workers will not go back and forth so much. So I think it'll be easier to do it this way. And with all of this, we now got the next drought already coming in, which is okay. I think we have a large amount of water cycled up here. And I don't know if they're going to keep... we won't be able to keep all of this this happy. We should be able to get in 3 days enough water for us. This reservoir here is brimming, so it's great. And over here, we're now getting... this in here, so we have tons of mining resources. Everything is great, and we're now ready for the next mega project, which will be actually a bad water reservoir. So that's going to be another big challenge. We want to capture some bad water, because I lose all of my power and all of my ability to make bad water when there is a drought, and well, droughts are coming. So I really want to sort of have a giant bad water reservoir, so that when droughts get into the 30-day, we can have a reservoir here and not just rely on this power, because that power can't be used to make extract or explosives, and we can't really live without extracts and explosives. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and this is, in my opinion, like the best way to make housing. Gets us all of the bonuses for the housing, and it's a really cool network of yeah. Let's see, where is it? There. Really cool network of underground subways that we have now built, and that can be extended to wherever we want to build mega projects. We're going to start by making a subway station there, or tubeway station. So thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and stay effective.